This is Matthew Perry, and as we all know, he is the Chandler Bing from the hit 1994 sitcom series called Friends. But did you know that there are a lot of other shows he is very famous for? Matthew Perry, born in 1969 in Massachusetts and raised in both Canada and the United States, leaves behind a legacy of laughter and memorable performances. But did you know that before acting, he was among Canada's top junior tennis players, ranking in the top 20 for singles and top 10 for doubles nationally? Even after achieving fame as a TV star and getting nominated for an Emmy, he stayed connected to tennis. He was a familiar face at the US Open, maintaining his passion for the sport over the years. Perry began his Hollywood journey as a child actor, gracing television screens in shows like Beverly Hills 90210, and making his film debut in the coming-of-age drama A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon. Alongside River Phoenix, Perry began his acting career with a small role in 240 Robert in 1979 when he was just a child. He popped up in shows like Charles in Charge and Silver Spoons during the mid-80s. Then, in the late 80s and early 90s, he appeared in Second Chance, A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, and had a heartbreaking stint on Growing Pains. His big break came in 1990 when he became a regular on the CBS sitcom Sydney, playing Valerie Bertinelli's on-screen brother. He also made a guest appearance on Beverly Hills 90210 in 1991. Later, he took the lead role in the ABC sitcom Home Free, which aired in 1993.
Oh, well, I bet she figures it out when a complete stranger checks behind her ears.
I'll break it to Abby.
He was one of the reasons the show is now immortalized with people of all ages watching. Reflecting on his friend's years in a 2015 interview with CBS News, Perry expressed his gratitude, saying, "It's great. It's a wonderful time in my life. The show is still very famous, and new age fans often are shocked looking at his appearance." Years after the beloved series Friends concluded, Matthew Perry reunited with his former castmates in a heartfelt 2021 HBO Max special. During the reunion, Perry shared emotional insights about the enduring bond the cast maintained even after the show ended. He described how, at social gatherings, encountering a cast member meant spending the entire night together, talking about those days. Beyond his iconic role as Chandler Bing, Perry's career spanned various television series and films. He appeared in projects such as Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, Fools Rush In, Growing Pains, Ally McBeal, 17 Again, The Whole Nine Yards, The West Wing, and a reboot of The Odd Couple. His talent was recognized with a Golden Globe nomination and an Emmy nomination for his role in the 2007 miniseries, The Ron Clark Story. Perry was open about his struggles with substance abuse and became an ambassador for the National Association of Drug Court Professionals. In his 2015 interview with CBS News, he emphasized the importance of understanding addiction as a disease and advocated for seeking help openly. It was a Saturday night when a 911 call took the police station at LA by storm, as they dispatched units to a luxury home. It was 4:07 p.m., and as they rushed to the scene, they found Matthew Perry, or Chandler Bing. Despite efforts, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The exact cause of his death remains unknown, pending a coroner's investigation. TMZ reported that Matthew Perry tragically passed away at his home following a morning of physical activity. He had engaged in a 2-hour round of pickleball, a sport he passionately loved, and which was featured in a 2022 Parade cover story. After returning home and sending his assistant on an errand, Perry was found unresponsive when the assistant returned about 2 hours later. The exact cause of his death, including whether any other form of physical activity contributed, remains unknown. While the cause for death was drowning, investigators think there are other factors that could have played a role. There are a lot of theories. While many speculate he overdosed and fell in the jacuzzi, others argue that he was sober. From his interviews, we could make out that he was trying really hard to get over his addictions and help people who are going through what he was. Matthew got into alcohol when he was 14, and it stuck with him all through these years. But let's keep it aside and look at what he gave to the world. He gave the world happiness while battling his inner demons, his inner hell. As he wrote in his memoir, "There is a hell, don't let anyone tell you different. I've been there. It exists. End of discussion. Now I feel better because it's out. It's out on a piece of paper." The why I'm still alive is definitely in the area of helping people. During his acting days, while his shows gave us a reason to smile, he had over a dozen stomach surgeries, an exploded colon, 2 weeks in coma, and don't even get me started on it. He was just the type that said, "The show must go on." Following Perry's passing, the co-creators and executive producer of Friends expressed their shock and deep sadness. In their statement, they praised Perry's brilliance, humor, and kindness, remembering him as the person who effortlessly embodied the character of Chandler Bing. Their heartfelt message spoke for his fans and friends who are sharing the same sadness. To know that the man who made us laugh for 10 seasons and many more is no longer with us. Friends will never be the same again.